It's called Consequence. I did my own music, you see? An hourglass, a pair of wayfarers, a chalice. Hold the image as the tale of the untold damage done to a wax-winged bird. Bold in plumage and bold she plummets as she's drifting on the ocean, tossed here by the winds of reason and there by the waves of emotion. She tweets to no avail, tries to speak but does not prevail. The tide breaks, she washes ashore, she's beached without a sail. We don't outgrow wanting to be touched, and she had never wanted it so much as she did while she waited on the silent sound to say that she could fly again. So she lies in the sand and makes a mattress of the grains. With many hours past, she stands at last and shakes those grains into her hourglass and turns it. This is how her time amongst us begins. She has forsaken the form of the creature with broken wings. The bird has blossomed and become a human. Better yet, she has chosen the wayfarer form and become a woman. In the meantime, I put my wayfarers on and I step to the stage because I'm a rapper and I spit with a rage. I scream, I say I'm ill, and I can only get iller. And ladies know love doesn't get much villa. They're in the arms of a legitimate lady killer. I'm like a lion in wait, but I pounce like Godzilla. As I step off stage, something brings her to my field of vision. As we speak, it clicks that she's here because she followed the links to my site. So I proceed to bind her to myself with a chain made of links to my site. I take my glasses off and let her in. The hourglass turns, and this is how our time together begins. Months pass, and as we stand after a quarter, it strikes me how she's such a lamb to the slaughter, or a sheep in the big city, or as she puts it, pig city. So we're stagnant, static, but the electricity activates her sexually, and with my wayfarers on, I try to sell myself this illusion that her wayfarer on a road with me, but I'm disillusioned. You see, love or piety won't let me be a Pharisee, and given how far I see, I recognize the truth and abandon the player's doctrine. And without getting a doctor in, I diagnose a heart's condition. She's in love. I try to stop her before she starts the mission, but I'm late. So before this becomes a tale of a tragic blossom, I try to put her to the side and explain to her that, damn it, due to the former exploits of what I thought was my magic chance, I'm ill, and I can only get iller. And yes, perhaps love doesn't get much realer, but if you choose me, you make me a literal lady killer. Because what's eating at me is lying in wait, but it'll pounce on you like Godzilla. But it's like she's not listening. It's like she's playing and picking Pokemon, pointing a finger at me and saying, Godzilla, I choose you. The paradox of the innocent bystander is that there is no innocence in standing by. So I'm guilty, because I don't drive home the point that due to what we've done, we are warming ourselves with the fires on the cool side of the sun. We are still burning, and her eyes are churning. And in trying to trace the trajectory of her tears, I lose my way because they're lost in the laughter line still lingering around her lips. She's smiling. We don't outgrow wanting to be touched. Sometimes what we don't choose is by whom, where, or how much. I tugged her heart and it splintered. She takes 2 shots. With the first, she clips her own wings and chooses to become earthbound. She abandons making bird sound. With the second, she cuts a hole through the hourglass and turns it. And we stand watching our time running out. Finally empty, the hourglass has become our glass, a chalice. And from it we both take sips. It's an act of love, it's done without malice. But as we do it, all dreams of the future are born, dance, and die in the mingling of our now mangled lips. Thank you.